Hi Leo, welcome to your week ahead reading. Too many. First of all, I'm going to be honest with you, I had to restart this reading. I started it and I picked up the wrong deck 4 times and I thought, what is going on? So I don't know if you, Leo, you're being very distracted by something at the moment, or I'm just blaming you for my lack of intelligence. But it feels really, I don't know, something's really, what do I want to say? Overtaking your mind at the moment and keeping you a bit occupied. By the way, can I just draw your attention to these amazing sunflowers? And Leo, yes, you are the sunflower in the tarot, aren't you? You know, you have the strength card with the sunflower on. Do we? With the sunflower on with that? No, sorry, the Queen of Wands and the Sun card. So yes, these were gifted to me by a beautiful soul, and you know who you are, and thank you so much. And it's also your birthday, so happy birthday! Right, let's get on. Oh my gosh, I've waffled far too long. So we've got the energy oracles. What's the 2 energies, please and thank you for Leo? And I feel it's very all over the place, I'll be honest. 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And appreciation. Oh my gosh, beautiful cards. So Archangel Gabriel is here for you. I don't know if you've needed to invoke him lately, but he's representative of the 5th chakra, which is our throat chakra. This means that there's something perhaps that you need to get off your chest. You need to talk to somebody. There needs to be more communication regarding something. Perhaps you need to make appointments. There's something you need to get off your chest. But then we have appreciation. Oh my gosh, this card, look at it. Appreciation is about going back to basics, grounding yourself, getting out in nature, you know, looking at every single tiny aspect of what you're seeing. And then you become grateful naturally for those different objects, whether it's a blade of grass, whether it's a daisy growing in the field. And then the next day when you go, you will notice something else and then something else. And appreciation comes with abundance, because that's how you then draw that energy into you of appreciation. It's just a natural, universal progression, if you like. She has all the flowers, it's just such a beautiful card. She's picked I don't know if that's a rose actually, but whatever it is, she's standing there very proud too, like you've overcome something through your groundedness and appreciation. Right, let's have a look at your tarot. So dear spirit guides and angels, maybe you're showing appreciation, or somebody's showing appreciation to you with that crown, that throat chakra. Perhaps you are telling people how much you appreciate them. So dear spirit guides and angels, that's too many. Please join me in this reading for Leo. Make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. And excuse the red face, but it's about 20 degrees in here. Oh, look at that, Leo. You just turned up in your own reading. Love that. And that's your focus. And I said about the strength card in the beginning, didn't I, with the sunflower? Or was that on the other video? I also got that wrong. That's weird that the strength card should show up when it obviously doesn't have a sunflower in it. Oh, anyway, let's get on with your reading. Opportunity, please, and thank you for Leo. Eight of Swords. Yes. Challenge, please, and thank you for Leo. Whew, it's so hot in here. Or is it you? I don't know. I am actually, my temperature has just gone up tenfold. King of Pentacles is your challenge. Okay, what is bubbling under the surface in the subconscious for Leo, please, and thank you. The Four of Swords, yes. And advice and outcome. Is the Nine of Swords. So the Strength card is your focus next week. You are being very determined, very strong, knowing, very courageous about something. And people can see that too for you, Leo. You're also being you. That's what I love mostly about that card. Eight of Swords is your opportunity, yeah, to stop the self-sabotaging thoughts, to take off that whatever's kept you felt tied up in knots, something, as I said, that's just completely taken over your mind lately. There's an opportunity for that. It's now coming off. It's like the ties are coming off. There's a realization coming in here. Now, the King of Pentacles is your challenge. It can be that you are financially feeling a little bit lack. It can mean that you are, I don't know if you're worried about the financial aspect of something at the moment. It can also mean that there is a fatherly energy around you that's been a bit of a challenge, because the King of Pentacles, obviously he's a king, so he's a very mature energy. This is somebody who's really focused on the finances. It can also mean if you're in a relationship with somebody, perhaps they're just a bit too mean with the money. They don't know how to have a bit of fun. Or that can be your energy as well, Leo. Perhaps you're just a little bit, too drawn in financially. Now, the Four of Swords is in your subconscious and bubbling under the surface, and this is you. Although you're putting a brave face on things here, you're actually knackered. You do need to sleep, and you do need to rest, relax, and repair. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is heartache and heartbreak. It can also just mean that, things have not gone well for you lately, and here comes Bella, and hopefully she's not going to bark. She said, just said hello to Leo. Good girl. Yes, good girl. There you go then. She can stay as long as she doesn't make too much noise, but she does tend to do that. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So yeah, this is, although you're putting a brave face on here and being strong and courageous, the actual your subconscious is saying, okay, don't overdo it. You still need to relax, rest, and repair. Now, the Nine of Swords is your advice and outcome. Whatever's on your mind needs to come off of it, and you need to face it. If you've got something pending, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be you're not making an appointment. You're not facing something that is keeping you up at night. This is the time to do it. Maybe that's helping with that Eight of Swords and releasing those, I was going to say shackles, but that's a little bit strong. So let's have a look. The Strength card for Leo. And again, you've got the fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. There is something you need to talk to somebody about or express your opinion. Nine of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, look at that. I love that. I haven't seen the Nine of Pentacles for weeks. Nine of Pentacles is very, the focus of the Nine of Pentacles is focusing on your self-worth, your time, your energy, your money, but also being very independent, financially independent. This lady, she's often, or they are often referred to as the single parent, somebody who has worked really hard all their life. I'm not saying that other parents haven't, so please don't come at me. But the message of the story of this card is they've built up their self-worth, they've built up their money around them, and now it's time for you to relax and enjoy it. That's what she's doing there. She's wearing the beautiful dress. She's treated herself. It's like you've come through something, and now, make the most of all this that you've built up. And you've done it through a very specific skill set, because you've also got the grapes on that card. And grapes in the tarot depict a specific skill, because apparently, I don't know, I've never grown grapes. It's a very hard thing to do. Yeah, it's like you just enjoying the fruits of your labor next week. I like that. Eight of Swords. Yeah, look at that. That's flipped over straight away. It's clarified by the Eight of Cups. You've left some emotional aspect behind. There's an opportunity for you to walk away, leave that behind. Go off and find something more positive. That's helping you release those ties. If somebody, I don't know, doesn't show you the love and appreciation that you deserve, for instance. That's like, well, be careful, mate, because I might not be around much longer. If there's an opportunity for you to look at something else, maybe something else is coming in that catches your eye, that allows you to walk away. I'm not saying as a person, not saying you're going to off and have an affair, or could be a job offer, could be anything, but it's allowing you to look at something and think, yeah, do you know what? There is something missing here, and I need to go and find what that is. And off come those ties, those self-sabotaging thoughts. There's a big, strong element of, you being very confident here now, Leo. I love that. Coming out of your shell a little bit. Look at that, coming out of your shell. There's a snail down there. Showing the world what you're made of. Ooh. King of Pentacles, why are you here as a challenge? Please and thank you. Oh, Page of Swords. Okay. This for me is definitely about self-worth. You're comparing yourself financially to others also here, because that's what the Page of Swords does as a challenge. Also, the Page of Swords can be somebody that keeps an eye on you, where they're like, oh, what's Leo up to here? They're a little bit of a stalker energy. What I would say to that is take the higher ground, go and do your own research about this. Is there something gossipy going on around you? I'm not sure about that, but what I would be doing is, just looking. The Page of Swords in the upright is the investigator of the deck. They go and look and they gather information and research about a subject or about a thought, about an idea. And so it's kind of like, I don't know if this King of Pentacles is, it could be a fatherly figure who makes you feel a little, I don't know, there's a lack of self-worth here. Somebody making you feel like that. The Page of Swords is the page of comparison too, and comparing yourself to others. I just think that's deep-rooted for you. But that's what's coming off perhaps with this Eight of Swords. It's like, yeah, you watch me. 2 8s there together. Oh, you've got 3 8s. 8s are abundance in numerology, so love it. So 4 of Swords, why are you here? Please and thank you. Bubbling under the surface for Leo. It can also be about meditation, making sure that you're, or that you should be meditating more. Your dreams, listen to your dreams. Maybe you're having dreams and you're getting messages through your dreams. That's clarified by the 4 of Wands. 2 4s there together. I love that. This is feeling very stable, very secure within the home life. This is also about people celebrating. And you know what? It could just simply mean you're burnt out from celebrating your birthday, Leo. Because the 4 of Swords is about celebration of those in the home life too. So just take that as a little bit of a warning. Don't overdo it. I love that. And then the 9 of Swords is your advice. It's like, get down on paper, talk to whoever you need to about whatever this is on your mind. And it's to say, it can be something as simple as you need to make an appointment, I don't know, to get your car MOT'd and you just haven't done it. Or it can be, however it resonates for you. You've got the Hermit. Okay, so the Hermit is the advice card of the Hermit. The Hermit is about going within and having a jolly good think. It's about self-reflection. It's also about distancing yourself from somebody or something. Is that what's keeping you up at night? Do you need to leave somewhere? Do you need to remove yourself from somebody and not be influenced by them? Maybe you're overdoing it and you need to take some time out a little bit, Leo, here, because he's also carrying the lantern with the star in it, and the star is obviously attributed to the star in the tarot, which is about healing and refueling yourself, which that 4 of Swords is also about. So let's do one more on that Hermit. Could it be for some of you a Virgo is keeping you up at night? There could be something to do with a Virgo. maybe somebody is ignoring you and not responding to your texts or communication. With that Hermit, they can be quite, they like to have their own company, and they'll suddenly disappear off for no reason whatsoever, off the chart kind of thing. You have the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, I love this. You know what the advice card of the Three of Cups is? Get out there and have fun, and surround yourself with those that love you and support you. Maybe you've got somebody within that Three of Cups here that, I don't know, doesn't quite get you, and that keeps you up at night. I'm going to do one more, just one more for Leo, please and thank you. Why do we have the Three of Cups with the Hermit? It's kind of like saying, oh my gosh, you can't make that up. You just got the Strength card out again. It's kind of like saying you are perhaps not being as socializing as you should be. You perhaps have been a little bit too much of a hermit. And that Nine of Swords, you know when we don't go out and get out and socialize, what happens is we tend to stay in our own little bubble, and everything then becomes a bigger issue than it really is. Do you find that? I do. I definitely find that. And so I think that's where this is coming from also with you, Leo. Get out there and have a bit more fun, because you've got the Strength card again. They're like, yes, you know you can do it. You've come through something that's made you far stronger and determined and courageous. You need to have a little bit more fun. Right. Especially, you know, you've got a perfect excuse because it's your birthday. Not that you need an excuse. Right, let's have a look. Green Witch Oracle. What's the final message, please? And thank you for Leo. And that's what they're doing there. As I said right at the beginning, they're enjoying the fruits of their labour. They worked hard. They deserve it. They deserve the beautiful dress. Oh, you've got hedge. Potential, boundaries and indecision. Oh, I've got itchy nose there. Interesting. Look how those pathways are going in separate directions. But at the bottom, you've got the scales. So there's something about you balancing a decision out. I love that. Hedge. What page are you? Here we go. This is my challenge every week, trying to find these. 81. There we go. That was a quick one. Thank you. So the reflection of this card is, do you need to be firmer about how you allow others to impact you? Or are your boundaries so strong that you push people away? I know a Leo that does that. A hedge is also a symbol of moving between two states of being or two worlds. Riding the hedge is a phrase used to describe spirit journeys where a witch's awareness travels to acquire information and undertake a new experience. The hedge belongs to neither world. Being the liminal space between the two, if you are in that liminal space, it's time to choose which side to step into for now. You can't stay there forever. So I guess it's a play on sitting on the fence, isn't it? There needs to be a decision made. You need to make your mind up, Leo. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I thought it was a lovely reading. Thank you so much for being here. Just a quick request. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. There's 65% of people that watch this channel don't subscribe. And it really helps to grow the channel and for me to do more videos and for you to be notified, hopefully, as long as the algorithm isn't playing up, when the videos do come out. So thank you so much as always, Leo. Again, happy birthday. I have done a bonus birthday reading for you. You'll find that in the playlist under monthly readings. So go and enjoy that too. Take care and I'll see you next week.